Yo, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute. Well, it's been like a month. So basically, after my last video, it was kind of around like the holidays. I ended up with COVID. So I was sick for a good 2.5 weeks. Was really sick, and then literally just recovering took so long. It was like a week and a half of just being really tired, really winded, and it was a mess. So fell behind in school because I wasn't feeling good, so I had to play catch up with school and everything else. So that's kind of what I've been doing this week, just sort of playing catch up with school and getting back in the swing of things with uploading to social media. So here I am. And speaking of not feeling well, today I kind of wanted to talk about a self-care routine for when you're feeling blah or just not good, whether you're sick or it's your time of the month, or you know, maybe you're just tired or depressed or anxious, whatever the case may be. I wanted to go through my top tips and tricks, and basically just my routine for feeling better. Sorry, my dog wants to be in the video. So, without further ado, let's get started. My very first tip is possibly the hardest one on the list, and that is literally just to get out of bed in the morning. I know this can be really difficult sometimes if you're feeling extra tired, or like I said, even just depressed. You know, maybe you're just laying there, you want to go back to sleep, you don't want to get up. A lot of times what happens is if we go back to sleep, we end up feeling worse when we do wake up. So at least I do. I'll end up waking up with like a headache and feeling even more tired than if I just got up when I originally woke up. So number one on the list, get out of bed. Okay. Number two, this works for me. I don't know if it works for everybody, but put on cute workout clothes. The reason I do this is because if I just leave my pajamas on and I get up and I have my coffee and whatnot, sometimes I'm tempted to be like, you know what, I'm just gonna shower. I don't feel like working out today. But if I put on cute workout clothes and I'm like, well, I'm already dressed, I may as well work out. So put on cute workout clothes before you do anything else. Next thing on my list that I do, I have coffee. I have coffee and I make myself a healthy breakfast that I also enjoy. I'm not saying eat something like tofu and eggs if that's not your thing. You want to enjoy it, okay? Like, you're already feeling bad, you want to feel good. So for me, I love oatmeal. You might not, I do. So I make my coffee, and then I make myself some oatmeal, and then I will sit at my dining room table, obviously eat and drink my coffee, and I just take my time. Like, I'm not in a hurry, I'm not in a rush. So just take my time and drink my coffee. The next thing I do while I'm drinking my coffee is I will get on my phone and I will get on Instagram and I will watch Insta stories of basically just boss ladies that I love to follow, that I find inspirational and motivational. Just gonna knock my camera over. Sit, Tank. Sit. Tanky, sit. Thank you. Anyway, I have accounts that I follow that I find inspirational and motivational. So I'll watch their stories to kind of get me in the zone, or just to like uplift me and put me in a positive mood. And then I don't time myself per se, but as soon as I'm done with my coffee, I put my phone away. I put it down, because otherwise you could sit there watching videos all day and not do anything else. And I know me, that doesn't make me feel any better. So I put my phone down and then I get some kind of movement in. Okay, So maybe you don't feel like doing a heavy duty workout, whatever that might be for you, whether you do CrossFit, lifting. I lift 3 days a week and do cardio 2 days a week. So that's kind of my routine right now. I have a coach, so for me it's pretty easy because like my workouts are already scheduled for me. So I'm like, you know what, they're already scheduled, I may as well do that. However, before I had a coach, I would just kind of plan my own workouts, and on days like this where you're not feeling well or you're just tired or whatever, I didn't want to lift. I didn't want to do intense cardio. But I knew that if I got some kind of movement in, then I'd feel so much better. So one of my go-to workouts was like yoga. And I know nothing about yoga. I am beginner. But you can find anything on YouTube. So that's pretty much what I would do. I would just find beginner yoga routines on YouTube, and I would do that, and then make me feel so calm and relaxed and so much better, because you know sometimes you're stiff and achy and you just need to move your body. So find something you love, find something that feels easy to do even when you're feeling your most unmotivated, and yeah, do that instead. You don't have to do a crazy workout every day, but getting in some movement is better than none. Tank, sit. Come on, buddy. Sit. Sit. Thank you. This is my dog, Tank. He likes to make frequent appearances in my videos. If you haven't seen him in previous ones, yeah, you're snagging my sweater, bud. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. Thank you. All right, so after you get your movement in, the next best thing you can do is to take a bath or a shower, whatever you prefer. If you're a bubble bath person, take a bubble bath. And don't hurry. Don't hurry for anybody. Who are you hurrying for? If you're a shower person, take a shower. Now, the next part just really depends on how you're feeling. Sometimes, you know, if I'm feeling very blah, maybe I'm having a bad day in the sense that I'm not feeling very good about myself. I'm having like a low self-esteem day. I will, sorry about that. He really wanted to be in the video. Where was I? Oh yeah, bath or shower, and then the rest just kind of depends on you, how thorough you feel like being. If I'm having like a low self-esteem day, then I tend to want to do the whole 9. Like I will wash and condition my hair, I will exfoliate my whole body, shave, you know, wash, everything. If I'm just really tired or, you know, just not feeling it, then I kind of just prefer to get in and take my time, you know, stand in the hot water and just do like the bare necessities and just take my time doing it. So that being said, whatever your preference is, bubble bath, shower if you like bubble baths, light some candles, put on some music, or Netflix. I like to do that. I don't know if anybody else likes to do that, but when I take a bubble bath, I will binge watch Netflix because I get bored. I'm very ADHD, so it's really hard for me to do nothing, which I'm working on, and we'll get to that. It's very hard for me to do absolutely nothing, and that's kind of what bubble baths feel like for me, is doing nothing. So I'll watch Netflix. So yeah, give that a try. But then, you know, you're feeling all good and relaxed and refreshed and clean. You know, moisturize when you're done, do your skincare routine, do your hair. One thing I recommend, and I always do this too, is I will say I'm gonna do my makeup because I know it's gonna make me feel better. But then I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to do my makeup. It just feels like the hardest thing ever. But then I end up doing it, and I don't know, I feel better. And I think, like, I know I've read that there's some proof to this, but at least for me, I feel more productive when I fully get ready for the day. Even if I'm not leaving my house, I tend to feel way more productive when I do my hair, do my makeup, put on cute clothes, which brings us to our next step. Put on cute but comfortable clothes. Don't wear something that's gonna feel tight or restrictive or that you're gonna feel self-conscious in. Because why? Why would you want to make yourself feel self-conscious, you know? Put on something that you love, something that's familiar, that's comfortable, that you feel good in, and that you look good in. So that's my next tip. Following that, I recommend putting on either music that you love that is positive. Do not put on sad music, okay? Do not do it. Put on happy music or a comfort show. I know we all have one. Anybody that follows my Instagram knows, or anybody that even just knows me, knows that my comfort show is Gilmore Girls. I have seen it, no exaggeration, hundreds of times. I'm almost 27. I started watching it when I was 17 with my mom, when the reruns would play on Up TV. And then when I moved out, I was like 21 when I moved out, and lived by myself, and I would literally watch it while I ate dinner because I wasn't used to eating dinner alone. While I took baths, whenever I had a bad day, I'd come home and I'd just put Gilmore Girls on. So whatever your comfort show might be, you could put that on the background music, YouTube videos, whatever you're feeling, and yeah, just let that play and enjoy, and to kind of distract you. Light a candle or a couple candles. That's something that I like to do. I just find the scent soothing, and I like dessert scents, but you know, whatever your preference is. So once I do all of this, the next thing that I'll do is also something that I don't feel like doing. I typically am like, oh my god, this feels like work. I just want to watch TV, which is another bad habit of mine. I'll turn the TV on. I'm like, I just want to watch TV. But I know that doing these things will make me feel better. So I will make myself journal. I don't know if you can see it, but this is a gratitude journal. So I will just kind of list things that I am thankful for on one side. And then on the other side, just kind of write things down that I did that I'm proud of myself for accomplishing that day. I feel like this really helps because sometimes we feel like we don't do enough, or we feel like we could have done better. So this kind of allows you to reflect on the things that you did accomplish, and you should celebrate that and really feel proud of yourself for that. And then also just writing down what you're grateful for can really help put you in a better mood. And there's actually studies that show that if you do it on a regular basis, like people that write down things that they're thankful for on a regular basis tend to be happier on average than people that don't. So I just kind of decided to give it a try. It works for me. If you want to try it, you can get a cute little gratitude journal like this, or just literally any old notebook and use it. But that's one thing I like to do. Something else I like to do is just a regular journal. Just write down all of my thoughts, feelings, experiences, literally anything. Like, you can just brain dump in a journal, and that's kind of what's nice, you know, if you're feeling stressed or anxious, even if you don't know why. The cool thing about journaling is that sometimes you come to those realizations while you're journaling. That's what I like about it. So that is a great tool to use as well to help when you're feeling down or stressed or whatever. Other things I recommend, listening to an audiobook or reading. How to do nothing. I have literally been struggling just to get through this. I get migraines, so I don't do well. Plus, like, I don't know if anybody else that has ADHD deals with this, but sometimes when I'm reading, I can't focus and I have to like reread and reread. So like listening is better for me. So I love Audible, I love audiobooks, but I did purchase this. So yeah, so reading is something that can really help you relax. Basically, just putting down the screens, laptops, phone, TV. I know, like, I work from home, I go to school full time, constantly staring at a laptop, I'm constantly staring at a screen. So it can be, I find it stressful, like, especially recently. There are times where it stresses me out so much that I'm just disgusted that I'm like picking up my phone and looking at it out of boredom. So find a hobby, whether it be reading, coloring, drawing, building puzzles, something that gets you away from looking at a screen, and try to do that for a little while. Make yourself your favorite snack. It doesn't have to be healthy. It's okay to indulge once in a while. Make yourself your favorite snack. Maybe it's a childhood snack. I love peanut butter and jelly. I love Pop-Tarts, popcorn, Twizzlers. So yeah, make yourself your favorite snack and enjoy it, savor it. Take a nap, you know, if you're tired. That's a good thing too to get in the habit of doing, especially if you're getting up early, or at least at a decent time in the morning, and you're being productive throughout the day. Taking a nap, like a short 15 to 30 minute nap, is really good for you. So if you feel like you are tired, take a nap. Another thing that I like to do, and this just kind of depends, if I'm like tired of feeling depressed, it's not something that I'm like, that I usually do. I think about doing it and then I don't. But on like a day where, like I said, maybe I have like a low self-esteem day, doing my nails or giving myself a pedicure definitely makes me feel better. So that is something to try for yourself as well. And then just kind of like enjoy your alone time. Make yourself some bomb ass dinner. Put on a movie, or your favorite TV show, and just chill and relax and like wind down for the night. So basically, that is my typical day that I go through whenever I am feeling tired, sad, stressed, depressed, anxious, lonely, you name it. These are some of my tips and tricks and some of the things that I do to help make me feel better. So I hope they helped. I hope you liked them. If you have any of your own, feel free to comment below. If there's anything that you would like to add that I could pop in another video, you know, feel free to comment down below as well. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to support my channel. And thank you for watching.